I think the animation is really cool. I mean, I think they look really great. And I think it'll be exciting for kids that saw the first one to see two completely new characters introduced that aren't the same. They're not Smurfs, you know. And the whole idea of sort of the sort of emotional core of the film, of sort of deciding who you want to be and how you want to be, regardless of your background or what you're told, I think is endearing when you have these two characters that are presented as sort of the bad guys the whole movie, and at the end of the film they realize they're not so bad after all. So it's nice. It's such a fun character, and I enjoy playing him so much because he's a very sensitive and tender character, and at the same time very funny and silly. So it's got kind of the broad range of Smurf emotions, so to speak. And to come back and discover new things and be able to sort of build up upon other things or things that we sort of were presented in the first film is a lot of fun. When it's your second time doing this character and it's your second time working on a film like this, you're so used to the way that it goes. You know that you're going to come in, you know you're going to revise, you know your lines are going to change, animation is going to change, that you feel this freedom that I didn't feel the first time, you know, that it took me a minute to get to, and maybe one or two sessions, you know, where I really figured out, okay, where can I go with this guy? How can he sound, you know? Now I just know where he can go. I know how he can sound, and I know that if one moment isn't the right moment at that time, we'll come back and we'll discover something new. So you feel this kind of really positive, good sense of freedom, this kind of energy that you can just do whatever you want, really. And also, I really trust Raja, you know, and I trust his sort of sense of all these characters. And so when you've already worked on with someone on a film and you know them and you know what they're going for, you go into the second one with a very open, sort of easy feeling. The visual effects are completely over my head in terms of I have no idea how these sort of magicians do their magic and make these worlds work. I couldn't even begin to pretend like I understand anything about it. I just sort of I see it in the stages and then I see it done and it looks amazing. And the Smurfs look so real. And I mean, it's hard to say that the Smurfs are real, but they look like what I think if Smurfs were standing there would look like, you know, their eyes, the way they move, the way they interact with material surfaces is amazing, you know, and the way they interact with the live action characters, you know, is incredible to me. It's so seamless, the integration of live action and animation, that I'm blown away by it.